Earlier in the show, we showed you a Korean treat. Well, now we're sampling a Latin treat served in Colombia and Venezuela. They're corn cakes stuffed with your favorite meat or even vegetable. Executive Chef of Arepa TX, Mary Allen, joins me this morning for a delicious treat. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Let's hear a little history first about an arepa.
So an arepa is a corn cake, which is made out of corn. They're made in Venezuela, Colombia, and Ecuador, and some of the Caribbean islands. It's basically a sandwich. The arepa itself is a pocket, and that's what we sell. We sell sandwiches that are healthier for you. Now, these are gluten-free and vegan.
Look at you, healthy too. Now, how does it have a Texas twist?
Well, when I created the menu, I wanted to, because a lot of people don't know what arepas are, I didn't want you to have to learn what the fillings are. So I have, we have a lot of dishes that are Texas twist, like brisket, smoked brisket and chimichurri, pulled pork, which we're going to prepare today. And we do also have, you know, Latin twists. We have some Vietnamese food inside our arepas.
Amazing. Okay, so corn is the main ingredient. What are we going to make today?
We're going to make a pulled pork arepa, and arepas take a long time to make, Alana, so I'm not going to make an arepa from scratch for you.
They said, Alana, it's comparable to tamales in that it takes a long time. So we're just going to do the filling today.
Right. We make these by hand at the restaurant many times a day, and because they don't last very long, so they're handmade. We pre-cook them on the panini grill and leave them like this, like this.
Do I need to put it in for you?
And then we throw them into the panini as soon as orders come in.
Actually, I'm going to have you do it just like that. There you go. You have the gloves on.
There we go.
Sanitary today. Very nice.
So,
now, you let me know when I need to get those out.
Yeah, those take a few minutes. They start puffing, and then we know they're ready. Okay. They're really hot, so at the restaurant we always use an extra glove underneath our glove so that we can hold it and not burn ourselves. So today
we have some pork here.
Yeah, we have some pulled pork here. We make all our sauces at home in-house. Our menu, there's only 3 things that are not gluten-free. One of them is our regular barbecue sauce, and then the fried chicken and the fried fish. We do not cross-contaminate. We have our own fryer for those 2 items, but we do have an option for gluten-free vegan barbecue sauce. So
that's amazing.
The barbecue sauce is made, our main sauce, if you want. We make it with a dark beer. It's very bold, and also with a lot of vinegar. So it's very vinegary. It's not a sweet sauce.
Now, are we going to add that to our pork?
Yes.
What ingredients are we putting in other than the barbecue sauce?
That's it. That's all we need is a good pulled pork. This has a nice little kick. And
this smells like heaven, you guys.
Yeah, and we make it nice and juicy, you know, so that when you eat it, and we also give you some on the side in case you like a lot of sauce.
We like to go big in Texas, so it's very, very much appropriate. So we have our stuffing here, and of course it's also served with slaw.
Yes, and the slaw we make is very, very simple. It is jicama, and I don't know if you know what jicama is, but in case people don't, it's a vegetable, a Mexican vegetable.
I grew up eating jicama with my grandpa, and he would just put simple lemon and salt and call it a day.
And we serve a side like that at the restaurant.
Nice.
And so, see, I have little pieces of jicama, cabbage, green cabbage, some cilantro, and all we do is add some salt and some lime. That's it. That is our.
These are very fresh ingredients.
Very fresh.
No, I'm sure you're getting everything local also.
Everything local, everything, including the flour. That's made in Greenville, Texas, believe it or not, and then exported to Colombia and Venezuela.
Okay.
So yeah, it's locally sourced.
Do I need to grab the paninis out? They're not burning, are they?
No, they won't burn. They won't burn. But I got ahead of you, and I have one that's ready.
Thank you.
So that we don't have to burn ourselves.
You're so kind. All right, let's make our arepa.
So if you look at it, once it's done, our arepas are not really bulky, because typically arepas have a lot of dough in the middle. Ours are very thin and crisp on the outside and buttery in the inside. We do put a little butter inside when we open them at the restaurant. And then this is really simple.
Now, Mary, as you're doing this, as you're finishing this, quickly let me know how your travel around the world has actually influenced your restaurant.
Okay, so I was born in the United States, but my father was a Marine, and we ended up in Bolivia. I was raised in Bolivia. I traveled to Colombia. I've lived in the South Pacific, the North Pacific, West Coast, East Coast. But I've always loved to cook, always. I go to bed sleeping, dreaming of food, get up dreaming about food. So when I created the menu, I wanted to, yes, please.
Okay, keep going. I'm going to start for you.
I just want